Moisturizer is the least effective element of your skincare, and here's why. If you look up moisturizer, you will see that it is generally an emollient or has emollient properties. Emollients, if you look that up, you're going to see common words for emollient are palliative, soften, and moisturize. Where have you heard palliative before? As in care for someone who is dying. It is just comforting. That's all an emollient really does, is soften to the touch topically. It feels good, and that's why we are such suckers for it. But it has very little transformative ability on its own unless it's packed with some other heavy-hitting ingredients. Petroleum, dimethicone, and lanolin are common emollients. Please make sure that your moisturizer does not contain petroleum or any of these 15 other words that basically mean petroleum. Screenshot this and save it and do your due diligence. An occlusive is very different from a humectant. So a humectant attracts water. It is something like hyaluronic acid that has the ability to attract water. But if you look up humectant, you will see two words. It says can help, can aid. It is not a driver for hydration to the skin. It is simply a assistive element that can aid in the increase of water absorption. And the other common humectants that you may be familiar with are glycolic acid, lactic acid, AHAs, salicylic acid, and one that you may not be familiar with is formaldehyde. Oh, you've heard of formaldehyde, but you probably didn't know it was a humectant. How do you think those dead bodies stay so plump and live looking? A humectant that is super cheap, super easy to get your hands on if you are a makeup manufacturer is formaldehyde. Now, it goes by a lot of other names too. Here's a list. Screenshot this one too, and make sure that the products that you're using don't contain any of these ingredients. Next, we're going to take a look at occlusives. These are the other elements commonly found in moisturizers. Occlusives prevent water from leaving, so they create a barrier that prevents water from leaving. They have no ability to hydrate. They just prevent water from leaving by forming a barrier. Some of them form a watertight barrier. Think about the difference between a towel holding moisture onto your body but also wicking water away, or the difference between wrapping your body in saran wrap. Okay, that would be like silicone on your body versus something like an oil that is able to breathe and has a little bit more dynamic to it. Common occlusives are Vaseline, which is petroleum, which is concentrated pollution, also glycerin and oils. So if emollients, occlusives, and humectants don't really hydrate skin, what does? Well, hydrators do. The word hydrate can be used as a verb or a noun. As a verb, it means to absorb something that causes water absorption. The actual definition, I'm going to read this, is a compound, usually a crystalline one, in which water molecules are chemically bound to an element or compound. So what is a really good crystalline compound that can bond water molecules to another element? Dun 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 dun! It is my hydrating toner because those elements are green tea and resveratrol, and you're getting them in here. We have two sizes now. The little bitty one, which is 1 ounce, it does last for quite a while. Depending on how many sprays you use, you only need 2. You're probably gonna want 4 or 5, but you only need 2. And then we have it in the White Night bottle, which is the 4 full ounces. And those are available in my TikTok shop. I'm not saying this is the only moisturizer you need, but I am saying that it should be your absolute first step in hydrating your skin. Then follow up with a moisturizer because it has other properties that you need to, as long as it is a safe one and doesn't contain the nasty ingredients. And then you want an oil. If you do that, hydrate, moisturize, oil, morning and night, you will not have any dry skin issues unless you're using some serious alcohol-laden products or other things that really, really dry out your skin. You may need to use it 3 times a day, but twice a day and you are rock solid in the hydration department.